we are going to begin in a wide-legged child's pose. So on your mat, you can bring your big toes together to touch and knees as wide as you would like them to be. So first thing in the morning, if you're a little bit stiffer, which is totally normal, you might want to bring your knees a little bit more hip-width distance apart, reaching your hips towards your heels, and then walk your hands out in front of you. And try to lower head down towards the mat. Relax your shoulders down and away from your ears. And for each morning yoga practice in this 30-day challenge, we'll be working with a different affirmation. So for day 1, our affirmation is, I am calm and centered. I am calm and centered. So throughout our practice, you might just remind yourself of this affirmation, and maybe even remind yourself throughout your day. Take 5 deep breaths here. I am calm and centered. And relax your belly, stretch out your arms, and we'll just come up into a tabletop pose. You can walk your hands back, lifting your hips up, and bring your knees under your hips, palms underneath your shoulders, spread your fingertips nice and wide. Just cat and cow. As you inhale, drop your belly, lift the gaze, curl tailbone up, and on your exhale, round and contract, chin to chest, belly in. And just in and out of those 2 poses, waking up the spine, spinal flexion and extension. Just really nice, slow movements. Take 1 more cycle here. Inhaling to open and broaden, and exhaling to round and contract. And now find a neutral tabletop pose. So draw the belly in and flatten out through your low back. We're going to extend the right leg up and back. Roll your right hip down so the front of that leg is facing the floor. Strong through your core, and only if you'd like to add on, you can reach your left arm forward. If it's too much this morning, keep the hand down. This is optional. As you inhale, lengthen out, and on the exhale, round and contract. See if you can bring your knee in towards your chest, elbow in as well. 3 more like this. Inhale, find some length. Exhale, squeeze it in. 2 more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, contract. Keep your right elbow straight. Inhale to lengthen, hold here. And see if you can create even more space between the left fingertips and the right heel. Draw the navel in, calm and centered. And now bring your left hand to the floor, right toes down to the mat, and push into the ball of the foot to pick up the left knee, and see if you can touch your knee to your toes, or your knee to your nose. Into your modified side plank, bring that left knee back down, roll to the inner edge of your right foot, and extend your right arm up to the sky. So big side body stretch here, maybe looking up at your thumb. And let's come back, tabletop pose, setting ourselves up for the second side. Hands under shoulders, knees under your hips. Let's reach our left leg up and back this time. So remember to roll and drop that left hip down. Squeeze through your abdominals, and then maybe right arm stretches forward. Inhale to stretch it out, and as you exhale, contract elbow and knee together to touch. 3 more here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, reach, squeeze your glutes. Exhale, pull it in. Last one, and you're gonna hold. Really push down through all fingers. Keep that left arm nice and straight. And right hand down, left toes down. Pick up your right knee and bring it in. Contract. Modified side plank. Right knee comes down, roll to the inner edge of that left foot and stretch your left arm up to the sky. So stacking one shoulder over the other. Slow, steady breaths in and out through your nose. Tabletop pose, and let's move into our first downward facing dog. So I like to bring my hands just a couple inches past the shoulders before tucking the toes under and lifting the hips up and back. And hamstrings are most likely a little tight first thing in the morning. I know they are for me. So you can bend your knees generously, maybe paddle out the feet, shake out your head. And finding a little bit more stillness in this downward dog, let's reach our right leg up to the sky, bend your right knee, open up your hip without bending your elbows. And as you exhale, come forward to plank. See if you can tap your knee to your nose, look past your palms and step that foot through. We're coming up to our high lunge. Push into your feet. Inhale to rise up. Relax your shoulders down and away from your ears. Remembering our affirmation, I am calm and centered. Grounding into your hips. And just bring your palms together at the front of your heart. As lightly as you can, we're going to come up to the top of the mat. Bring your left knee up with you. Squeezing and lifting. And you're welcome to stay here. Or if you'd like to go further, you're going to cross your left ankle over the top of your right knee and start to bend into that right knee as you sink your hips. This is your standing pigeon pose. Relax your shoulders. Draw your navel back. And let's all meet in chair pose. Big toes together, heels apart, building up a little bit of heat through your legs, energizing for the day ahead. Exhale, fold forward, relax your head. Halfway lift, flat back, lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms and just step back to plank. Lower all the way down to your belly. You're welcome to bring your knees down first if you'd like, elbows in. Cobra, push into your feet, lift. Exhale, downward facing dog. And we'll go explore the sequence on the second side. Left leg rises, bend your left knee, open up your hip. Get a nice big stretch here, should feel good. Pull your knee in towards your nose, look past your hands and step that foot through in between your palms. Push your feet into the floor and feel a nice lift out of the lower back. Tailbone reaches down, belly in, arms follow. Paying attention to the rhythm of your breath. See if you can bend a little more through that front knee. And we'll just bring our palms together at the front of the heart. We're going to come up to stand, bring that right knee up with you. And maybe you're just holding here, staying where you are for a few breaths. Or maybe you transition into standing pigeon pose, cross your right ankle, and start to bend into your left knee. Roll your shoulders back, down and away from your ears. We all meet in our chair pose, big toes together, heels apart. Bend down nice and low, rock most of the weight into your heels. And folding to take your flow. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold, plank pose. Take an inhale here, we lower. Knees can either come down first, or you can just lower from plank. Point your toes back, cobra. And let's come back to a wide like a child's pose, like we did at the beginning of class. Big toes together, knees apart, walk your arms forward. So feeling the effects of that sequence. How even just a little bit of yoga can help you to stretch and strengthen throughout your entire body. I am calm focused. I am centered. And let's walk the hands in, lift on up, and just come to take a seat. So I'm going to stay facing the top of my mat here. You want to sit in a way where you can get your right shin in front of your left one. Find a little bit of length, and then we're just going to fold forward, so stretching out into the glutes. And you might be up a little higher, or you might lower down towards the floor. Just 3 breaths here. Relax your shoulders down. And lift your chest all the way back up. And before we switch sides, bring your left hand to your right knee, right hand behind you. Take a little twist. And coming back forward, switch the legs. So this time bring your left shin in front of your right one, lengthen out, and then initiate the forward fold. And totally normal if you notice that one side maybe it's a little tighter than the other. Try not to focus too much on the end result. These practices will get easier and easier as you do them. Let's lift back up, push into your hands, use arm strength, and twist to the other side. Right hand to your left knee, left hand back, open up. Stay long here through your spine so that you're reaching the crown of your head. And we'll release. And let's sit any way that is comfortable to you. Close your eyes, hands at your heart. One last time, connecting to this intention we set for the day with our affirmation. I am calm and centered. And letting this carry you through the rest of your day. Gentle bow forward. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you so much, yogis, for...
Thank you, Kassandra, for doing this beautiful 30-day challenge. I've done a few of your stretches. It's been wonderful. I love it. I love all the new poses every time I try a new video. Thank you so much. I'm gonna get